Good morning, all, and welcome back for the series of lectures of engineering mechanics. In the previous session, we have seen the examples related to the equilibrium of rigid bodies, that will be related to the spheres. Okay. Now, with respect to that, we will proceed for the next type of the examples. I would like to share the assignment booklet from which we are going to take the examples. Those examples were asked in the different examinations of the university. Okay, so I think last time we did with the spheres having the same radius, and those were resting on the same plane. Okay, so now we'll go for the spheres having the different radii and they are resting on the different planes. Likewise, we'll go for, I think last time we did with this. Okay, this example we have solved. Then this one we remain to do for, means two types of the spheres we have solved last time. Today we'll go for the next time, but I would like to have some of the simpler one before proceeding to the next type. So what we will do, we'll go for this example. Okay, so that is the example I would like to read here. Two spheres having the diameters as 180 millimeters and 60 millimeters, means we have to consider this one as of 180 millimeters and this one for 60 millimeter radius, rest on three planes. Those are the three planes. This is the vertical wall, this is the vertical wall, two planes, and this is the inclined one which is at a 45 degree to the horizontal and vertical. Okay, the weights of the bigger sphere is a 60 newton and that of for the smaller one as a 30 newton. मोठ्याचं 60 न्यूटन वेट आहे आणि छोट्याचं 30 न्यूटन वेट आहे. अँड डिटरमाइन द नॉर्मल रिॲक्शन्स ऑफ द प्लेन्स अँड द रिॲक्शन बिटवीन द स्पियर्स. Means we have to find out the reaction at this contact surfaces. We'll consider this point, this point. This is the contact between two spheres and this is the last one. Okay, so they asked to find out the reactions at those supports, we can say, or contact surfaces, and for that purpose they had given us the dimensions as 210 millimeter for the two walls. Means between the two walls the dimension is about 210 millimeters. Then radii they had shown over here. Those are the diameters 180 millimeters and 60 millimeter. So radii is nothing but the half of the diameter. Radius ही नेहमी diameterच्या हाफ असते की डबल असते? हाफ असते. म्हणजे त्यांनी इथं जे 90 मिलीमीटर दाखवलेलं आहे ही रेडियस आहे की डायमीटर आहे याची?
Radius.
This is the radius for this sphere having weight of a 60 newton, and for this radius the dimension is shown as a 30 millimeter. So this is nothing but the radius of the upper sphere having weight as a
30 Newton.
30 newton. Okay, so draw the sketch fastly. We'll go for the solution of this example. Okay, be fast, and once done do tell me. Draw the spheres. If you are finding that those are an having the shape as an oblique one, but you have to have an spheres. Can I go for the diagram now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just a minute, I will go for the sketch here. So two spheres are there, and those spheres were having the different radii. So I'd have to consider this of a larger radii, it is 80 millimeters, and second one of a smaller radii. Before that I would like to have its contact surfaces. This one is a vertical, it is inclined by 40 degree, 45 degree, sorry, is it correct? 45 degree.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this line is inclined by a 45 degree. I would make it correct. Okay, this is like this, and here there is a vertical wall and the sphere is there. So I would like to go for the sphere firstly. Okay, so this is the another sphere which is not connected to this line. Okay, but it is supported rather on the vertical wall. Here that vertical wall is there. Is it like this only? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so go for the sketch. Those are the contact surfaces I am showing over here now. If you extend those lines, then also it's okay with, okay, no problem. And the inclination of this line with respect to vertical is a 45 degree, means with respect to horizontal it will be
45.
45 degrees. So both with respect to horizontal and vertical, it is inclined by a 45 degrees. Just it has to be a horizontal one. So I would like to go for the x-axis rather. 45 degrees. Then now tell me the magnitudes of the dimensions, those are shown over there. How much it is? Hmm.
210.
No. Up to the center of this sphere.
90.
90 millimeters. Okay, I would like only 90. That is a millimeter we have to. And for this sphere, it is a
30.
30.
30 millimeters. And the distance between these two walls is
210.
210 millimeters. We'll consider. Okay. Now we'll consider that contact surface. This as A. Sequentially, we'll go for this one as a B, this one as a C, and lastly here as a D. Okay, do complete the sketch with me. Then what is the next step now? We have to find out the support reactions or reactions at the contact points A, B, C and D. How to
Sir,
go
wait,
for?
wait राहिले sir.
We will go for the weight. पहिली स्टेप सांगा मला काय करावं लागेल आपल्याला आता.
या diagram मध्ये x and y axis काढायचे.
X and y axis will go for. So firstly I would like to go for upper sphere. So dotted x axis as a horizontal, dotted y axis as a vertical. Okay, then here I would like to show its a weight which is acting vertically downward. How much it is?
30 Newton.
30 newtons. So I would like to show the magnitude as a 30 newton here. Then we'll go for the next sphere. Okay, so here firstly we have to construct the x and y axis dotted. This is a horizontal one as a x axis and the vertical one as a y axis. Now it's a weight. How much it is?
60 Newton.
60 newtons. So central line I am going to be a dark one. It's a magnitude as a 60 newton. Great. Now what is the next step? What is the next step now? We have to show support reactions at the contact points. So I would like to have a firstly as a point A. Here the contact surface is a vertical. Reaction will be
Horizontal.
horizontal, directing towards the right or left?
Left.
Directing towards the left.
Left side.
Okay, I will go for the directing towards the left hand side. Name I would like to have an RA. R stands for reaction, A stands for the point of contact. Then what will be the next reaction?
Central. Yes.
Central reaction. It will join both the centers. So I would like to draw a line joining both the centers. Okay, name of this one?
RB.
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 Okay, this is the reaction RB and its angle will be theta with respect to the horizontal. So this will be the theta once again. Okay, then which is the next reaction? At which point?
Point C.
RC.
At C and at D. So RC and RD we have to go for. So at C the reaction will be horizontal or vertical?
Horizontal.
Horizontal. Directing towards the right or left?
Right side.
Directing towards the right hand side. So this will be RC. And at D,
RD.
RD will be there, but it will be inclined and it will be in a fourth quadrant. It will be in a fourth quadrant. Vertically म्हणता येणार आपल्याला. Upward. Name will be RD and it will have an angle with respect to horizontal. This angle. So how to find out this angle? I want to know about this angle. This is a simple one.
45.
45 degree, but how come it is exactly 45 degree? But how come?
90 plus 45.
So we have to close the lower triangle here. Okay. So this angle with respect to horizontal is nothing but this angle. So here this is a 45, this is a 90. So this will be
45.
45 degrees. So this angle becomes a 45 degrees. What about this angle theta? The most important task here is to find out the angle theta. Can anyone will? Can anyone will tell me now how to find out the angle theta? This angle theta I want to have. How to get it? कसं आपण कॅल्क्युलेट करू शकेल रे? पायथागोरस साठी आपल्याला कंपल्सरी ट्रायंगल पाहिजे आणि ट्रायंगल मध्ये एक अँगल हा 90 डिग्री पाहिजे. मग सांगा कुठं 90 डिग्री येणार, कुठं ट्रायंगल आहे?
तर ते एक्स ऍक्सिस इकडच्या वाय जॉईन करेल.
या स्पियरचा एक्स ऍक्सिस जो आहे तो एक्सटेंड करायचा, बरोबर ना?
Yes, sir.
I'm extending it now. And believe me that it will not be the tangent. This will be the chord. हे इथं टँजंटला टच होणार नाही, इथं टच होणार नाहीये. तुम्ही जर का डायग्राम व्यवस्थित काढली तर तुमच्या लक्षात येईल की इथून आपण जी लाईन ड्रॉ करणार आहे ती लाईन इथं टँजंट होणार नाहीये, ती कंपल्सरी स्पियरच्या आतमध्ये कुठेतरी कट करेल. दॅट पॉइंट आय वुड लाईक टू कन्सिडर ॲज अ पी. कोणता पॉइंट? इथला पॉइंट पी आहे माझा. समजा याचा सेंटर मी क्यू असा अझूम करतो आणि याचा सेंटर आर असा अझूम करतो. ओके. सेंटर ऑफ लोअर स्पियर एज आर, सेंटर ऑफ अप्पर स्पियर एज अ क्यू, आणि इंटरसेक्शन ऑफ दिस वाय ऍक्सिस अँड एक्स ऍक्सिस एज अ पी. इथपर्यंत क्लिअर आहे सर्वांना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके. नाउ from triangle PQR, how you will find out the angle theta? How to find out the angle theta from triangle PQR? There is only way to have a triangle PQR. Sorry, there is only way to use the triangle PQR to find the angle theta. And for finding the theta, we need to have at least 2 dimensions. कोणत्या तरी 2 डायमेन्शन्स आपल्याला माहित पाहिजेत तिथं, तेव्हाच आपण अँगल थीटा काढू शकेल बाय ट्रिगोनोमेट्री. ट्रिगोनोमेट्री आपण काय यूज करू शकणार आहे? बिकॉज देर इज अ वन ऑफ द अँगल पी इज अ 90 डिग्री राईट अँगल ट्रायंगल. मी वाटल्यास त्याला आणखी इकडे ड्रॉ करतो, रिड्रॉ करतो. दिस इज अवर ट्रायंगल पी क्यू आर. जस्ट अ मिनिट. सो दिस इज अवर ट्रायंगल. Okay, this is a point P, this is point Q, this is point R, and we want to have this angle theta. बोला कसं करणार थीटा आता? कोणत्या दोन?
तर क्यू आर आणि पी आर चे डिस्टन्स माहित आहेत आपल्याला.
क्यू आर आपल्याला माहिती आहे. बाळा सांग बरं क्यू आर किती आहे ते?
120.
120 एक्झॅक्टली. बट ते कोणाकोणाचे सम आहे रे?
दोन
रेडियस.
दोघांची रेडियस. फ्रॉम क्यू टू द बी इट्स अ रेडियस ऑफ अ क्यू, बरोबर आहे का? क्यू बी हे अप्पर स्पियरचं रेडियस आहे आणि आर बी हे लोअर स्पियरचं रेडियस आहे. सो दिस इज अ समेशन ऑफ अ रेडियस ऑफ अ क्यू प्लस रेडियस ऑफ अ आर, and that is equals to
120.
120. हाऊ कम बाळा? 120 कसं? आर बरोबर आहे. हा 90 and 30 दॅट्स 120 एक्झॅक्टली. आय गॉट कन्फ्युज्ड त्या. ही एक डायमेन्शन कळाली. मीन्स फॉर ट्रायंगल पी क्यू आर वी आर नोईंग द हायपोटेनियस
QP equal to 30 degree. 30.
30 डिग्री. बट
30. QP equal to 30.
QP 30 नाही आहे. म्हणून मी तुम्हाला सुरुवातीला काय सांगितलं की P हा पॉइंट त्या सर्कलच्या आतमध्ये, सर्कलच्या जर का वरती असतात, जर का टँजेंट असतात तर ते 30 मिळालं असतं आपल्याला QP.
RP माहित आहे.
आरपी 90.
RP कसं रे म्हणून? कसं 90?
210 minus 120.
अगदी बरोबर आहे. टोटल किती आहे? इथून ते इथंपर्यंत जर का आपण बघितलं तर ते 210 आहे, बरोबर ना?
येस सर.
210 पैकी क्यू पासून ते ए पर्यंत रेडियस आहे अप्पर स्पियरचं, म्हणजे 30 आहे, ते मायनस करायचं. आणि सी ते आर म्हणजे रेडियस आहे 90 लोअर स्पियरचं, ते मायनस करायचं. ओके. सो आय वुड लाईक टू राईट हिअर. थोडंसं मी साईडला लिहितो. RP is equals to 210 minus AQ minus CR, that is equals to 210 minus AQ is a 30, that is the radius of upper sphere, minus CR is the radius of lower sphere, that is a 90. So how much it is now?
90.
It's a
90.
90 millimeters. इथे एक कुठेतरी लिहून ठेवा बरं का, QP is not equals to radius of a cube, आणि हे यायलाच नाही पाहिजे आहे, म्हणजे QP हे PQ हे रेडियस यायला नाहीच पाहिजे आहे आणि ते येतच नाहीये. तुम्ही डायग्राम फक्त व्यवस्थित काढा. काही जणांचा P हा पॉइंट खाली आला असेल, काही जणांचा सर्कलच्या आतमध्ये गेला असेल, परंतु तो टँजेंट अजिबात व्हायला नाही पाहिजे. दॅट इज द कंडिशन. ओके, इज इट ओके विथ नाउ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great. Now we have to find out the angle theta. So which trigonometric equation? Sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec?
Cos.
Cos.
Cos. So use the cos here. So cos of the theta is equals to काय असते cos theta?
RP divided by RQ.
Adjacent upon hypotenuse, लगतची बाजू भागिले कर्ण. So adjacent is a RP or a PR, hypotenuse is a QR, that is equals to adjacent side PR is a or RP is a 90 divided by QR is a 120. Therefore a theta is equals to cos inverse of 90 by 120. How much it is?
0.75.
0.70.
Therefore theta is equals to
41.40.
41.40.
41.40.
41.40 degrees. Is all of you have got the same answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
409.
sir.
409 कोणतं काय ते म्हटलं होतं?
41.409.
409 म्हणजे 41 करूया का मग इथं?
हा सर.
Yes,
ओके,
sir.
प्लीज डू कन्सिडर अप टू 3 डिजिट्स, नाहीतर राऊंड अप करून पुढे घ्यायचं त्याला. सो 41.41 डिग्री इज द अँगल थीटा मेड बाय द which point, sorry, which reaction?
Central reaction.
Central reaction. Now we are knowing the angle of a central reaction. We are knowing this PR, sorry, RP horizontal. We are knowing weight is vertically downward. We need to analyze, we need to calculate this reaction RB, RA, RC and RD. So which sphere will be required to consider firstly?
Upper sphere.
Upper sphere. So write down below that, consider FBD of a sphere Q. Consider FBD of a sphere Q. Consider FBD, free body diagram of a sphere Q. Sorry. So firstly, sphere as it is. Oh, just a minute. It should looks like a sphere. Okay. Then through its center we have to generate
X and Y axis.
X and Y axis. So dotted horizontal line I am considering as a X axis and a dotted vertical line downward as a Y axis. Now tell me which forces, which quadrant, at which place acting over the
RD
sphere?
is the fourth quadrant.
R
D.
B is in a
No, sir.
Quadrant.
RB third.
RB is in a RB is in a
RB is the third quadrant.
third quadrant. So central reaction is there, so I would like to go for the continuous line. It's a name as a RB. It will be directing up. Okay, it's the angle we have calculated at a 41.41 degree. Okay, then what are the other forces or reactions?
RA.
Yeah, along the x-axis.
Along the negative x-axis or positive x-axis?
Negative.
Positive.
Positive x-axis and negative x-axis.
Positive.
Directing left or right?
Negative. Left.
Directing left, so negative we can say.
Negative.
ओके. बऱ्याच वेळा आपल्याला लक्षात आलेलं असते की कुणीकडे जाणार आहे, पण ते आपल्या बोलण्यामध्ये असं होऊन जातं. सो लेट इट बी. आर ए इज देअर. हां, व्हॉट एल्स रिमेंड?
Weight.
Weight. It should be vertically downward, that is along the y-axis towards the center. How much it is?
30. 30 Newton.
30 newtons. So how many forces are there?
3.
3.
3 coplanar
Concurrent forces.
concurrent forces are there. Means we will be in the position to apply
Lami's theorem.
Lami's theorem. But before proceeding to Lami's theorem, what we need to know? Adjacent angle. So what will be angle between 30 Newton and RA?
90 degree.
90 degrees. Great. Then angle between these two, RA and RD.
138.59 degree.
Great. But how come?
180 minus 41.41.
180 minus 41.41, that is equals to 130.
8.59.
8.59.
59.
59. Arey wah, greatest. Then the remaining one is angle between 30 and this RD. So this angle I want to know about.
131.41.
How come? How come?
131.41.
How come?
90 plus 41.41.
90 plus 41.41, that is equals to 131 na?
31.41.
Great. 131.41 degrees. तर हे आपल्याला जास्त कॉम्प्लिकेटेड डायग्राम दिसते. मग काय करायचं आता?
Line diagram.
राईट. सो गो फॉर द लाईन डायग्राम. लाईन डायग्राम हा आपण कन्सेप्ट तयार केलेला आहे, जेणेकरून जी काही आपण डायग्राम तयार करतोय त्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला फक्त आणि फक्त फोर्सेस आणि रिॲक्शन दिसतील. आपण स्पिअर वगैरे घेणार नाही आहे. सो हिअर ऑल्सो वी हॅव टू जनरेट द डॉटेड एक्स, dotted y, along the y weight 30 Newton, RA, and this one is a
RB.
RD.
RD. Then mark the angles between them, adjacent angles. So this one is a
RB आहे ना. RB आहे पाहिजे सर.
RBB. Sorry. This should be RB. This one must be RB. Great. So please do correct me whenever we are making mistakes here. Okay. Then between RA and RB, 138.59. Great. And lastly, between the 30 and this RB is a 131.41. Below that, write down by Lami's theorem or applying Lami's theorem. Capital L M I apostrophe S, by Lami's theorem. Now who will tell me Lami's theorem here?
W upon sin 131.59.
W upon sine 138.59.
59.
अगदी बरोबर आहे. W म्हणजे मी डायरेक्टली वेट लिहिलेलं आहे. काही जणांना प्रश्न पडला की W कुठून आलं? This 30 Newton is nothing but the weight W. Okay, great. Next.
RB upon sin 1.
ओके, काही जणांनी RB म्हटलंय, काही जणांनी RA म्हटलंय. मी दोन्ही लिहितो. बोला. RB अपॉन किती?
Sin 90.
Sin 90.
RB by sin 90 is equals to RA upon
131.41.
फक्त 131 लिहून चालेल का?
Sin
131.41.
Sin 131.41 is there. Now which pair you want to consider?
W and RB.
Okay, go for that then. So W, that is equals to 30 upon a sine of 138.59 is equals to reaction RB divided by sine 90. We want to have RB, go for cross multiplication. Therefore 30 sine 90 is equals to RB into sine of 138.59. Therefore 30 into sine 90 as a 1, so 30 divided by sine 138.59 is equals to RB. Therefore reaction RB is equals to
45.36.
45.386.
45.35.
45.356
36.
35.
356 की 36
38.
355 आहे सर.
35 5 मध्ये 36 करूया आपण
36.
36 newtons. This is for reaction RB. Now we have to consider next pair. Just a minute. हाँ. So consider next pair. हाँ बोला कोणती पेयर असेल आता.
W and RA.
So consider W is equals to 30 upon sine of 138.59 equals to reaction RA divided by sine of 131.41. Go for cross multiplication. Therefore 30 sine 131.41 is equals to reaction RA into sine of 138.59. Therefore 30 sine 131.41 divided by a sine of 138.59 is equals to reaction RA. Therefore reaction RA is equals to how many newtons?
34.02.
34.01.
34.02 Newton.
02. Okay चलो 02 राउंड अप करून का.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Great. Is all of you got the same answers?
सर माझं
Yes, sir.
33.994 आलं.
33.994 म्हणजे 34. तुम्ही काय केलं असेल याचं व्हॅल्यू वेगळी काढली असेल याची व्हॅल्यू वेगळी काढून पुन्हा डिवाइड केलं असेल बरोबर ना.
हा सर.
हा बरोबर येऊन जातो काय प्रॉब्लेम नाही. 33.99 इज अ 34 अँड 34.02 मीन्स 34 बरोबर ना.
Yes sir.
ओके ग्रेट. चलो इज ऑल ऑफ यू डन अप टू दिस.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Now what will be required to do?
FBD.
FBD of a sphere R. मी नेक्स्ट पेज वरती घेतो. Slow down. Consider FBD of a sphere R. Consider free body diagram, that is the FBD of sphere R. So firstly the sphere as it is. Now I would like to go for the sphere. Randomly I don't want to go for, because in the previous case that sphere was not looking as a sphere. Okay, so then we have to generate dotted x and y axis. Firstly consider this as a dotted x axis and vertical as a dotted y axis. Is it okay with completed up to this step?
Yes, sir.
Then what next?
Wait.
Vertically
Downward.
downward. So along this y axis up to the center by continuous line, how much it is?
60 Newton.
60 Newton.
W is equals to 60 newtons. हा बोला आता रिएक्शन कुठं कुठं आणि कोणत्या कोणत्या क्वाड्रंट मध्ये आहेत.
4th quadrant मध्ये.
X-axis.
4th क्वाड्रंट मध्ये कोणती रिएक्शन आहे?
RD.
RD. Just a minute, I am showing it here. RD. What about its inclination?
45 degree.
40,
45.
45 degrees. What else? Other reactions.
RC.
First quadrant.
RC is in a
Along
XX.
the x-axis.
along the x-axis towards the left side of center or right side of center.
Right side.
Right up.
इकडं
नाही sir. Left ला. Right
ओके
side.
ओके लेफ्टला राईट कडे येणार आहे ओके 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 थँक्स
हा
थँक्स
हा.
लेफ्ट साईडला सेंटरच्या राईट कडे येणारी आपण अजून केलेली डिरेक्शन आहे आर
C.
C.
सी ग्रेट अँड व्हॉट एल्स रिमेन नाव की संपल्या
Central.
RB.
Quadrant.
central reaction RB is there, so I would like to make it by a dark line. It is coming vertically, sorry, it is coming downward. Its angle is a 41.41 na?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Its name is a RB and its magnitude is a
45.36.
45.30
6.
36 Newton. So we need to calculate here two reactions RC RD. How many forces are here now?
4.
4.
Four coplanar concurrent. Is we are in the position to apply the Lami's theorem here straightforward?
No. Apply
नाही
the
आपण अप्लाय
condition.
करू शकत नाहीये स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्डली ओके सो व्हॉट विल बी रिक्वायर्ड टू डू देन
Applying
Equilibrium condition. Condition.
write down below then applying conditions of equilibrium applying conditions of equilibrium applying conditions of equilibrium that is कोणकोणते येणार
equal to 0 and summation
Of x 0.
समेशन fy 0 and
summation fx.
F of x 0.
इथं मोमेंट येणार नाही का रे मोमेंट झिरो येणार नाही का
सगळे मग एकाच
राईट कॉन्करंट फोर्स सिस्टीम असल्यामुळे मोमेंट झिरो ऑलरेडी असणार आहे त्यामुळे आपण ती कंडिशन वापरू शकणार नाहीये ग्रेट नाव विच वन यू वॉन्ट टू कन्सिडर फर्स्टली
fx.
Summation Fy. Fy.
ऑलवेज प्रेफर समेशन
fy.
fy
Fy.
consider a summation of forces along the y-axis is equals to 0 तुम्ही fx 0 घेतलं तरी काय चुकीचं होणार नाहीये यू विल गेट द आन्सर डोंट वरी बट ट्राय टू प्रेफर अँड समेशन fy बऱ्याच वेळा कसं होतं मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स we used to get the answer for the unknown quantities by summation fy okay so now tell me the equation
-60 Newton.
plus minus
Minus 60.
minus 60 because it is coming vertically
Downward.
downward next now
Minus RBY.
right component of the RB which is coming vertically down so this
Down.
is our RBY so minus RBY next
Plus RD.
Plus RD. Y.
plus RDY the component of the RD is sorry Y component of the RD or vertical component of the RD is going up so this is RDY as it is going up so it will be positive equals to 0 so therefore minus 60 minus RBY means RB
Sin. Cos.
sin theta डायरेक्ट लिहितो मी तो 41.41 plus RDY means RD
Sin theta.
sine of the angle that is a 45 is equals to 0 put up the known values therefore minus 60 minus RB is known to us 45.36 sine of 41.41 plus RD we want to calculate RD sine of 45 equals to 0 so what is this sum minus 60 minus 45 5.36
Minus 105.36.
minus 105
Yes, sir.
minus 105.
36.
Please do check it. I don't know the answer. Is it correct? 105.36.
Yes, sir.
Great. Plus RD sine 45 is equals to 0. Okay. Now I'm writing over here towards this side. I will change the color rather. It becomes now therefore RD sine of 45 is equals, now here it is negative, it will become here
सर wrong येते ते
सर तिथं सर
90.002.
90.003 आलं.
मी तुम्हाला विचारलेलं बाळांनो, असं रिलेटेड काय हरकत नाही. किती हे मायनस
मायनस 90.003.
90.00.
म्हणजे 90 लिहू का?
Yes, sir.
हो सर.
ओके, सो मायनस 90 प्लस RD साइन 45 इज इक्वल्स टू 0. मी याच्यावर स्क्रॅच मारतो, just rubbing it. This one is wrong, this one is correct. Now please do check it. Is it correct now? 90?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Great, great, great. Now this 90, while it was there towards the left hand side of the equality sign, it was a negative. While taking to the right hand side, it will become
Positive.
positive. Therefore RD is equals to 90 divided by a sine 45. Therefore RD is equals to
127.30.
127.30 Newton. 127.
Is it correct? 127.30 newtons.
28.28 आहे.
288 आहे.
28 येते का?
हा सर.
Yes, sir.
127.28.
मी 28 केलेलं आहे बघा, बरोबर आहे का? बघा,
Yes, sir.
now we got RD. What else remain now?
RC.
RC is along
X axis.
x-axis, so we'll be required to consider.
Summation F.
Great, great. So write down below, consider a summation fx is equals to 0. Fx is equals to 0. Therefore now tell me the equation firstly.
RC.
RC plus or minus?
Plus.
Because it is coming to the
Right.
right side. Great. Next,
Minus RBX.
minus RBX, that component of the RB towards the left hand side. As the left hand side is there, so it will be minus RBX. So minus RBX. What about the component of the RD?
Minus RD.
Minus RDX.
Right, it is also going towards the right hand side, so it will be minus equals to 0. Therefore RC we want to calculate, minus RBX means
RB sin theta. RB cos theta.
Cos theta.
cos theta. X axis आहे म्हणजे cos येणार. RB cos, आता थीटा लिहिणार नाही मी, डायरेक्टली व्हॅल्यू सांगा थीटाची किती त्याची.
41.41.
41.41.
41.41 minus RDX means RD
Cos.
cos theta. Theta is a
45.
45 is equals to 0. Out of that RB and RD are known to us, so put up the values. RC minus RB किती होतं रे आपल्या बाळांनो?
45.36.
45.36 cos of 41.41 minus RD is a 127.28 cos 45 equals to 0. Therefore RC minus, do the sum of these two terms.
Minus 124.02.
Do check it.
Yes, sir.
Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Equals to 0. Therefore RC is equals to
124.
plus या minus
Plus.
प्लस साइन आलं म्हणजे काय समजायचं, आपण कॅल्क्युलेट केलेल्या रिॲक्शनचं जे डिरेक्शन आपण अजून केलं ते डिरेक्शन बरोबर आहे. RCचं डिरेक्शन आपण राईट साईडला घेतलं होतं, आन्सर पॉझिटिव्ह आहे म्हणजे त्याचं ते डिरेक्शन बरोबर आहे. सो दिस इज द RC. आणखी कुठे रिॲक्शन राहिली का? रिॲक्शन कोणती राहिली का आणखी?
नाही.
नाही आहे. सो लास्टला आन्सर लिहायचं. देअर फोर रिॲक्शन्स ॲट कॉन्टॅक्ट्स कॉन्टॅक्ट सरफेसेस. कोणकोणते होते? ABCD ना?
हाँ सर.
At A there is RA is equals to J काय असेल ते मॅग्निट्यूड. At B the reaction is RB is equals to J काय असेल ते. At C reaction RC is equals to, and at the last at D reaction RD is equals to. Most of the times examiners used to check the last answers. Okay, but you did and all those things. Is it okay with now?
Yes sir.
Someone has put on. Now what about the homework example? Are the answers for the homework? Answers for the homework example which I had given for the homework. सोडवले का सर्वांनी?
Yes,
हो
sir.
सर.
Yes, sir.
Can you please tell me the answers?
RP is equal to 346.42.
Okay.
RQ is equal to 692.84.
692.84. Okay,
तर माझं 820 आहे.
820
sir,
it's okay with.
माझं-
It's okay with 820, no problem. 82084 that's okay with, no problem. Then
RS.
R is equal to 1500.
RS is equals to 15
R, sir.
RR. Okay, RR is equals to
0 Newton.
1500, and lastly RS, no?
RS is equal to 346.42.
346.42, all in newtons na?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay, please do check it. I don't know the answers.
Yes, sir.
बरोबर आहेत ना?
हो sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, okay, is all of you are done with this example?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So now the same type of the example is there in your book of the Bhavikatti. Okay, in which the diagram is wrong. That example number is I think 2.21 SSB मध्ये आहे, भाविकटींच्या बुकमध्ये आहे. तर डायग्राम फक्त चुकीचं आहे. याच टाईपचं एक्झाम्पल आहे, परंतु तिथं डायग्राममध्ये करेक्शन काय आहे, तर तिथं त्यांनी म्हणजे याचा बरोबर मिरर इमेज आहे. त्यांनी हा जो स्पियर आहे तो स्पियर या सरफेसला कनेक्ट केलेला आहे. ऍक्च्युली सॉल्व्ह करताना त्यांनी दाखवलेलं नाहीये, परंतु डायग्राममध्ये मेन डायग्राममध्ये तो कनेक्ट केलेला दाखवलेला आहे. सो दॅट इज द ओनली करेक्शन. यू कॅन गो फॉर दॅट वन ऑल्सो. रादर आय वुड लाईक टू गो फॉर दॅट. मीन्स I would like to give it for the homework. Okay, just go for it. This is the upper sphere exactly, and a mirror image is there. Okay, then this is a vertical line. Draw the sketch, or you may take a screenshot at the last. Okay, then another one sphere is there. Okay, I would like to go for the 45-degree line firstly. Degree line is there, and the next sphere is there here. Okay, so I would like to go for that sphere also. Yeah, exactly, this is like this. It may happen that the sketch will come inside or outside, it doesn't matter. मी टू द स्केल मी डायग्राम काढत नाहीये, त्याच्यामुळे थोडंसं इकडे तिकडे होऊ शकतं. But you have to remember that line should not be the tangent. ही लाईन जी आहे की नाही, ही लाईन या स्पिअरला टँजंट नसायला पाहिजे आहे. That is the condition. but here it is a tangent. This is the pack like this. This is a vertical? Oh yeah, this is a vertical line. Mechanism is like this. Okay. Here the angle for this inclined plane with respect to horizontal is given to us as a 45 degrees. This angle is a 45 degrees. Okay, then distance between those two vertical walls is a 450 millimeters. All dimensions are in millimeters, 450 millimeters. Then radius of this sphere, I would like to consider this sphere as a P and this sphere as a Q. So radius of the sphere P, there is a smaller one, is a 100 millimeters. Radius of a sphere Q is a 150 millimeters. Weight of the sphere P, sorry, it's 800 Newton. From the book only I am giving you the example, and that would be the weight of the sphere Q is equals to 1200 Newtons. It is asked to find out the reactions at all the contact points. तुम्हाला काय करायचं इथं, तुम्हाला सर्व कॉन्टॅक्ट पॉइंटच्या रिॲक्शन्स काढायच्या आहेत. I will provide you the answers also. You have to tally those answers with respect to whatever the answers you are going to have there. Suppose that the contact points will start from here, that is a, this one as a B, this contact point as a C, and lastly here as a D. Okay, A, B, C आणि D च्या ठिकाणच्या रिॲक्शन्स काढायचे. मी रिॲक्शनची मॅग्निट्यूड तुम्हाला देतो, आन्सर्स देतो इथं. Reaction RA, then RB, RC, and lastly reaction RD. RB is 1333.333 newtons. RA is about 1066.66 or 67, round up केलं की पुढचं 7 होऊन जाईल. Then RC is a 3066.667 newtons, and lastly the reaction RD is a 2828.43 Newton. Okay, I'm expecting that you should go for this one as a homework. Here, and for the tally I had provided you the answers also. This is the same as like the previous one, only change is the dimensions and nothing else than that. Is it okay with?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Just a minute.